They are the faces behind what for many years in the sub-Saharan Africa appeared impossible.
Madam?
The team of 9, which comprised of surgeons, theatre nurses and anaesthetists for over 7 hours on the fateful Friday evening, the 26th of last month, would lock themselves in theatre, hoping against hope that all would go well. Dr. Alex Okello was one of them.
It was actually in the evening, about 5 p.m., when one of the nursing staff came by and just called me to come and review a patient who had been referred from KIAMBU level 5.
It was the beginning of a busy evening for plastic surgeons in the country's largest referral facility. The accident and emergency operator would, without wasting time, begin making calls.
I called my seniors from the KNH side, Dr. Wabwire. From the university side, the consultant on call was Professor Hainga. So I immediately informed them, briefed them of the situation, and they immediately authorized the mobilization of the team.
However, there was a problem.
All theaters were actually occupied with emergency cases, both at the trauma theater and even in the main theater.
Something had to be done anyway.
They actually opened an extra theater for us. Staff who actually living decided to stay back and assist us in this operation.
Dr. Okello tells me there was a motivation behind doing what they had to do within their power in the shortest time possible.
He's a 17-year-old. His right hand is dominant, and that is the hand that had been cut off. You know, that changes a young man's life. So we owed him everything.
Joseph Vairu would hastily be taken to theatre.
There were 2 teams, one led by Dr. Nangole, working on the amputated part, preparing it, ensuring that everything is clearly identified, and the other team led by Professor Hainga, working on the part of the arm, the forearm that was left.
My role as the anesthetist is to keep the patient alive throughout the operation.
It was a difficult case, he says.
At one point I thought of stopping them. Just stop operating. Let this boy live with the disability than die because of the bleeding. Sometimes, like this one.
However, it was a do or die for surgeons here. They had to go on with the operation.
We were working simultaneously until about 3 hours. That is when now we brought the hand back and then we were able to fix it.
I got the 2 units of blood and gave him.
Joseph Vairu would finally wake up whole again.
So it was only until we were done that we realized, we had actually done something that had never been done before.
I was happy, but my biggest worry was, had we done the right thing?
Doctors reaffirmed that Joseph was completely out of danger.
At the end of the surgery, they were pricking these sides, and we could see the bleeding. Then we knew that this hand would live.
Vairu, who is still at the facility in Burns Unit Ward, will soon be discharged.
Mimi nasikia poa sana. Unaendelea vizuri. Sasa hivi uko poa, unaona hata umechange rangi.
80 to 90% is actually enough for him to be able to at least hold a pen, be able to take tea, and be able to at least do common things you do with your hand.
Reattachment of a cut-off limb is a thing they claim to have only read in school, but never imagined they would one day be involved directly.
This was a time to basically push the specialists to get them to do what exactly they are trained for, and for us to learn from this particular experience.
But I didn't give up.
Having done what has never been done in sub-Saharan Africa, doctors say it's high time the country prides itself in its physicians.
It's an issue of trusting in your own resources.
Kenyatta National Hospital alone receives about 15 cases of people requiring plastic surgeon attention, but the number of physicians in the country is wanting.
There are about 8 in Kenyatta, that is Kenyatta combined with the University of Nairobi, and there's one spread across the country, Nakuru, Eldoret, Kijabe and Nyeri.
For more than 7 hours, Joseph Thairu was in this theater fighting for both his life and the normal functioning of his hand. Luckily, everything turned out successful. Purity Museo for Health View.